Smile with Prachi. This is Prachi. And starting with the first letter of the day, for all those of you who are new on my channel, just keep watching, you'll understand what we do over here, okay? So, starting with the first letter of the day, let's call our first writer Sellotape, okay? Sellotape. Sellotape says, Hi Prachi. I'm in love with my best friend. We talk for hours on phone, text each other all the time, share everything. The way he behaves tells me he might be in love with me too. Should I tell him how I feel? He is a shy guy. I am 25, he is 24. Sellotape, I really think you should talk to him about this. Okay, and I'll tell you some very interesting ways of handling it, of navigating through this, because I understand your concern. A lot of times when you're asking someone out, especially your best friend, or if you're proposing to someone for marriage also for that matter, there's always this risk of that person saying no, which you fear can be embarrassing for you. And in this case, you also lose a best friend, or it impacts your friendship for a while at least, right? First, I want to ask you that, do you guys share a very platonic friendship? Or do you guys also flirt a little bit sometimes? Because that usually happens, when you are very close friends with someone of the opposite gender, there's a bit of flirting that goes on. If you don't flirt, here's what you can do. You can start by flirting with him a little bit. So you can say something like, I used to have a huge crush on you. Or you can just say something like, gosh, dating is so hard, maybe I should just date you, and see his reactions. You can just kind of start a spark between you both, and then you can take it from there. That's one way of going about with it. For the rest of my viewers who are watching this, in case you're in a similar scenario, be careful however. When you start flirting, sometimes the other person can really just take it as a joke, and they can actually start flirting back with you just for fun, and your feelings can really get hurt in the process eventually, because it still doesn't mean anything to them. So you have to be smart and careful about it too, okay? That's one thing to do. Let's start flirting if you don't do that already. Number two, when you're out with him next time, whenever that is, just very casually, you're having a random conversation about movies and all of that, and just say, in a lot of movies they say that a boy and girl can never be friends. What do you think about that? Like, we are friends, right? Did you ever have feelings for me? Just ask him that question, okay? When you're sitting across table, just having a random conversation. See what he says. It might really catch him off guard. He might completely deny having feelings for you. He might say, I used to have feelings and I have a little bit of feelings. So you can take it from there again. It depends on the scenario and what his answer is. There's also a possibility that there's a very good possibility that he'll turn around and ask you, do you have any feelings for me? You can take this opportunity to say, yes, I sometimes think I might have feelings for you. Or you can take this opportunity to say that, yeah, I used to have feelings for you. Too bad, you lost a possible chance of dating someone like me, and just make a joke out of it and move on. So just feed that thought into his head that you have feelings for him, that there is a possibility that you guys could be dating each other. And of course, the rest of it you have to take it with the flow. Try to keep it very casual, not intense at all, so that in case his answer is no, it really doesn't impact your friendship. It just remains as one of the casual conversations you have as friends. So these are some different ways in which you can approach this topic, but I would definitely recommend not sitting back and waiting for him to propose. Not required. You can take things in your own hands, and definitely not trying to play those games. Don't try to make him jealous, don't try to see his reactions, don't tell him that, oh, you have a crush on somebody else, because see, that will probably confuse him more. So don't play those games with him. Confront him straight up in a very casual way, in a very chilled out way, that okay, I feel something for you, what about it? So these are different ways in which you can ask him. Okay, so moving to the next writer of the day. What do you want to call the next writer of the day? The first one we called her Sellotape, so we're going to call the next one Fevikwik. Okay, alright. Fevikwik says, Hi Prachiti. I'm 15 and I recently met a guy. We met through a mutual friend and he straight up asked me out. It's been a while, so we're still getting to know each other, but he's very serious about me already. Even though I told him that I'm not sure about being in a relationship. He's really nice, pampers me and takes care of my smallest needs. He's also very possessive about me, like if I'm wearing a short dress, etc. and is very concerned for my safety. He keeps a watch out on who I talk to, and I have learned a lot from him really. So yes, he really is in this quite deep. He'll get jealous easily and he tries to hide it, lol. But I still don't feel sure of my feelings. I don't know why. A lot of my friends think I'm just stringing him along and breaking his heart, and are making me out to be some kind of a villain. I like him, I really do, but how can I know that he's the one? I am a one-man woman. I can only fall in love once in my life. Very quick, the reason why I read your letter is because I think there's a lesson for a lot of young girls and even for boys for that matter to learn from this, okay? There's a lot that I want to share with you here. Hear me out very carefully. You'll not like my answer, but hear me out. Number one, you're just 15. Okay, you can't put this kind of a pressure on yourself that whoever I date will be one and only for me. I'll marry him, have children with him, grow old with him, die in his arms. No, you can't do that. You're just 15 years old. In fact, at any time, at any age in your life, when you step into a relationship, don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. Relationships take time to develop, and that's okay. First, you go on a few dates. If it works out, you take it a step ahead, and gradually, you make promises to each other. Gradually, you fall in love. It doesn't happen the way it used to happen in old Hindi movies. That's not practical, especially in today's generation. And also, I like the fact, I think it's very sweet that, when you say that you are a one-man woman, and I think that's very nice, and that's your thought process. All respect for that. But I'm just gonna tell you that it's okay if somebody dates somebody and if they break up. And this applies to you also. You may fall head over heels with some guy, and tomorrow it may not work out. And that's okay. You don't have to. I think the reason why I'm really targeting this part of your letter so much is because I have seen a lot of girls, especially girls. In fact, even for that matter, I know a guy. They have been in love with their exes for the last 5 years, 10 years. I know a girl who has gotten married. She also has a child. She's still in love with her ex. So you need to stop putting such pressure on yourself because it will not let you move on. It's very important to understand that, okay? Number two, I think there are a lot of red flags here. First things first, you don't have to say yes to a guy, you don't have to date a guy just because everyone is putting pressure on you. If your friends think like that about you, they think that you are being a villain, are they really your friends? Do they even know you? It's okay for you to take your time. It can be weeks, it can be months, it can even be years. Unless you're sure, you don't have to go out with a guy, even if it's just a coffee date. If you don't feel like it, you don't feel like it. Just because a guy is being nice to you doesn't mean that you owe him the world. Okay, just because he's concerned for your safety. I'm not saying don't be grateful. Of course, be grateful. But that doesn't mean you have to fall in love with him and date him and make him your boyfriend and all of that. And last but not the least, like I just mentioned, there are red flags. What are these red flags? The fact that he's possessive about you, he's concerned about what you're wearing and things like that. A little bit just a little bit is still understandable in this stage of a relationship because you guys are not committed to each other. So he obviously is insecure that maybe you'll not be with him, you'll go with somebody else, but that's just a teeny, very, very little bit. Okay, the fact that you are aware of his thoughts, that he is keeping a watch out on who you're talking to, what you're wearing, is not right. It's honestly not right. You say that he's jealous, but then he tries to hide it. If he's trying to hide it, how do you know? Clearly, he's not doing a very good job of being jealous. I know right now all of this sounds very flattering, that oh, some guy is doing, and I have been through that. I'm not judging you for it. It feels very good when a guy is possessive of you, jealous of who you're talking to and all of that. You feel very, very special because you know that you're the center of somebody's world. There cannot be a bigger validation than that. But does that mean that he's the right person for you? No. So if you don't want to go out with him right now, tell him straight up. And personally, I would suggest be very careful of this guy because all of these red flags, there are a lot of girls and even guys for that matter who are stuck in abusive relationships with extremely jealous, controlling partners. These relationships don't last and they make people very unhappy. And I wouldn't want that for you or for anybody really. So be very careful. Even if you end up developing feelings for these guys, be very careful before saying yes to him. Okay, because I don't think he could be the right guy for you. I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem like it right now. So yes guys, that's all I wanted to share with my two writers of the day. And I think, just give me a second guys, I'm sorry I forgot to, another Smile with Prachi letter. I get Smile with Prachi letters I get so many Smile with Prachi letters in a day guys. That is the reason why I'm not able to respond to a lot of you Like, I'm so sorry about that, but keep writing your letters. If you want, you can actually write your letter in the comment section of the videos. You might be able to, communicate your concerns with the rest of my viewers. Sometimes even I reply, and maybe we can have a healthy discussion about things. So if you want, you can actually share your concerns in the comment section of these videos as well. And yes, guys, that's all I want to share in today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support last week. I cannot thank you guys enough. In fact, we are having an Amazon sale. You see that light? You can actually win that amongst a lot of other things which I picked up last week. So feel free to enter the giveaway which is going on my other channel if you want to check it out. And yeah, have a great weekend, everybody, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is me, Prachi, signing off now. Bye bye.